This is ninth priest, and we will be analyzing Euro USD, GBP USD, and AUD card for the remaining week. All right, so let's get into it. All right, let me check my trade. Okay, so I'm in EURJPY, and also I missed this trade because of the USD news which happened today. So we had the federal funds rate and the FOMC statement today. So, but USD drives the market crazy. So I didn't take this trade because I was in EURJPY, and they are highly correlated. All right. Okay, and I had AUD card also. I closed this at break even. All right, because that was my strategy. If I get half, I break even, then let it run. Unless it is higher than 1 to 3 risk to reward. Okay, so I'm targeting 1 is to 4 here, and I could have taken um, 1 is to 4 also on GBPJPY, but I missed this trade. Okay, let's go into the analysis. So we've taken the previous week high, and we're about to take this high also. Okay, we've already taken that high. Okay, so the next logical high is this. Okay, that's the weekly high. Okay, and also there is the previous week low, the swing low. Okay, so we are extremely bullish. Okay, let's go down to the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, we are having a bullish market structure. Okay, and the factor is also bullish factor also. All right, so on the 4 hour time frame, we are factor bearish. All right, and also we are bullish on the swing structure. Okay, and we have um, our demand here. Okay, for our demand. So we have factor bearish, structure bullish, and this is our supply zone for the fractal. Okay, so we have fractal bearish here, all right, and the structure bullish. So we'll be waiting for price to get into this zone, then we buy. But for the meantime, we can sell. We can have some short time sell, but when it gets here, then we look for confirmation and buy. Okay, we are not we are having we are not having any liquidity here. So we'll be waiting for price to return to this level, then we sell. Okay, so we keep selling until we reach here, then we buy. All right. So when we go to the 1 hour time frame, we have this demand here. Okay, so I'll be waiting for this demand to fill, then price return here, then I sell. Without this filling, I will not sell. It is still active, not filled. All right. So you can even capitalize on this one. So I'll be waiting for something like this to break, then return back, then I sell. But even after breaking, we have this demand zone also here. Okay, so this demand zone, I'll look for confirmation, then buy to this zone, then I'll look for another confirmation to sell. All right, so we'll be selling until we reach here, then we buy. All right, because the macroeconomic news aligns with the technical analysis. The dollar is weak. All right, on the GBPUSD, we are having uh, let's start with the weekly. Okay, so the weekly we cleared this high, and you're about to clear this high, okay, and you're having this low as a weekly low, all right. So on the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, we are bearish on the daily time frame. Break of structure, okay. We didn't have any break of structure. We had another one here. We changed character here, okay. So this is the supply for the daily time frame, all right. See, as we tapped into the supply and we are rejecting the higher prices, okay. But the USD is bearish, like the USD is weak, so the fractal also is bullish. We have fractal break here, okay. So I'll be waiting. Okay, let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Okay, on the 4 hour time frame, this demand has been retested. Okay, I have another demand here, which is still active, and we've broken fractal. So I'll be waiting for the dollar to return to this level, then I'll sell. All right, and we have another demand here. So on the safer side, wait for this demand to fail, then get back and sell to this level. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame and see. Okay, on the 1 hour time frame, we're having this fresh um, order block here. Okay, and we're having this liquidity. So I'll not buy on this level. I'll wait for the price to return here. Then I buy. But still, I'll wait for confirmation on this zone to buy. Better still, I can wait for this to break to fail. Then I'll buy from this zone. Okay, because of this liquidity here. All right. We're also having liquidity here. So this zone is not ideal to buy from. So I'll be waiting for this zone. I'll not buy anywhere on these zones. So I'll wait for this to fail, then sell again to this zone, then I'll buy. That's my narrative for EURUSD and GBPUSD. So let's go to AUDCAD. Okay, so on AUDCAD, this demand is still intact. It has not failed. When it fails, then I can sell on this zone, okay, to somewhere. No, I can sell on that zone to this zone, okay. So I'll keep selling until I reach here, then I'll buy. All right. So I'll wait for this zone to break because this is the main demand zone, and this is my confirmation. That's where I entered from, and price retraced because of this supply. Okay, so I'll wait for this to break, then I'll sell. We're having liquidity here, inducement, liquidity. Okay, so I can look to buy on this zone, and you're having another liquidity here. So this zone or this zone, because of this equal high liquidity. All right. So this is my narrative for AUD card, Euro USD, and GBP USD.